Lamplighter, I must talk to you. I've heard Frederick Windsor has no mechanical training. Is this true? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I probably should have asked him. Maybe no? Oh, good. It'd be worrisome indeed if he was lying. Yeah, have a good evening. Did I just lie for my boss? I don't know if my boss is lying or not. It's tough to tell. Okay, so we have a 1 here. So 1 black, it's surrounded on yellows. It's surrounded on all 4 sides by yellow because the 1 black is finished. So yeah, let's see anymore. The 2 and the 6 are kitty corners, so yellows to the sides of them. The 2 and the 4 must be separated by yellow there. So the only way this 2 black could be is downwards. All the other locations are cut off. Good to know. The 11 and the 9 have to be cut off by a black. Yes. And I'm not seeing any other very obvious things. Like, how on earth do we have a yellow over here? I guess this 11 sort of goes off there, and then the 6 goes off there. Very fancy music here. Okay, yeah, this 2 black is completely finished, right? So everything around it must be a yellow. We know that for certain. Okay, so this 4 black has to go upwards, so that means that has to be a black. I guess it could go across like this, and that 9 connects to it. No, the 9 can't be here. The 6 could connect to that from the left, so I don't know how to connect. I mean, I really want to just say, hey, that's the 4, but I can't say that yet. I can't say that yet. I can't say that for certain. Alrighty. Not seeing any other obvious connections. Still not sure where these yellows come from. It's got to be that 11, though, right? Let's just go for it. Why don't we? Okay, so say that's the 11. 6 is going to come and cut them off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 11's there. And then the 3 is going to cut off like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And say that's an 11 there, maybe? And then this is going to have to be like a 6. 6 sort of like that. And then a 9 is going to have to connect sort of like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that 9's got to be 1 extra. So it's going to look like this. And then all these 9s. These things are black, so... And then this 9, the 9th one is going to have to be that one up there. So all these are yellows here in the upper left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to have to be 10. Yeah, I don't quite know how that's going to work. Because then how does that 7 go? I mean, that 5 goes there. Oh, wait. Have to have that 7 there somehow. So something like this might work in the bottom left. Alright, okay, so where am I messing up? It's gotta be... Well, I mean, we have that abandoned piece right there. That would be a 6, but then... Yeah, there we go. That's it, that's it. Yeah, the 9 and the 11 in the upper left. Weird combination. Oh, here's the lady who hates me. You still haven't stopped by the tavern. How can I convince you? Hey, look, I haven't had the time. Suit yourself. Yeah, she just hates me, I think. Is that it? All right, let's look for a new location this time. How about South Kensington? Sloane Square. We did that last week. Kilburn? No. Okay, Shoreditch. Fine, let's meet Saturday midnight, Shoreditch. Okay, we hear those criminals. We've got to tell the police. I'll try to remember that. I've always had a fondness for lamplighters. I remember even as a boy the comfort I found in knowing the lamplighter was out there making his rounds. The glow of the lamps was welcome on those cold, dark nights when I awoke in the middle of the night and couldn't return to sleep. I imagine you feel that way too, or you would not be a lamplighter. It's the random guy who wants me to marry his daughter. Okay! Okay, we have a 1 yellow, so everything surrounding it is black. We have a 2 yellow, so it has to go to the left, because there's nowhere else for it to go. The 2 yellow's finished, so it's surrounded by black. Gonna have a black in between the 2 and the 5, the 5 and the 7, and the 5 and the 7, a black between the 6 and the 2. This black 1 is finished, so it's surrounded on all sides by yellow. So we need to have a black here separating the 2 from that 1. We need some sort of black separating the 2 from the 9, but I guess we can't figure out which one exactly. We need something to separate the 7 from the 7. And we've got this big 14 and this big 13. I imagine the 13 is going to just take over most of this area. So let's say the 9 over here on the left is going to be taking over most of that. And then the 6 on the left is going to have to be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work. Something more like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And then 13 is just going to go all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. So that means this is a 2. And it's finished, so it's surrounded by blacks. This is going to have to be a yellow. This is going to have to be a yellow. And this is going to have to be a black. This is going to have to be a black. But we're going to have yellows all the way here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So say that 7's done, so it's surrounded on all sides by a black. Now we just need to be very careful about how we do this center spot. Okay, so this 4 is done. 4 yellow is done, so it's surrounded on all sides by a black. Somehow we've got to have a yellow here, so that's got to connect here as the 5. So that means this is going to have to be a black, which means that 2 is going to go there. That 2 is finished, so it's surrounded by blacks. Do we have 13 in this big spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, we do. Which means I have hopes for this. Okay, let's get all blacks there and 7. Done. Oh boy. I can't say enough good things about the marvelous work you did in my garden. I'm recommending you to everyone I know. I have another project for you. This one's a bit more experimental, as I've heard. I want to commission an array of indoor light fixtures along my grand staircase. I wish it to be the most unbelievable sight my guests have ever seen. I believe Mr. Windsor would refer to it as a spectacle of illumination. I have the funds, and I've heard it can be done by installing a gas main. Will you help me? Oh, that sounds like a great idea, lady. It will be quite a spectacle. Please stop by my manor at your convenience. I will. Oh, and this crazy guy again. Gas lamps? Phooey! Never needed them. I get by on the light of the moon. I know every tree, bush, and fence post in my neighborhood. The smell of the bread maker and butcher's shops and even the rose gardens. They never fail to tell me which way to go. They don't move after all. You're a good kid, but keep your gas lamps off Fartington Street, and I'll be happy. That guy continues to creep me out, and I don't think he's actually supposed to be all that creepy. I don't know, maybe he's one of the villains who's planning to rob everything. I wouldn't put it past him. He seems like a really, really creepy fellow. I bet he's the real criminal of the game. I don't think there are any crimes, but he's guilty of something.